Moremetal.com, and ladies and gentlemen, right beside me I have two great guys from the band LYNYRD SKYNYRD. I'm very proud about meeting them here in Berlin today. And
Great to meet you.
Yeah, thank you.
Man.
Great to meet you. And we're gonna talk about the actually things that happens around the LYNYRD SKYNYRD. So let me know, how does it feel for you to be back with such a strong release with Gun and Guns?
Oh, it's just, well, God bless, but we worked real hard on the album, and we spent a lot of time writing with different people and different kinds of people and from different countries and everything. But we found this guy John Five and Dave Millard. What was his name? Mark Marlette.
Bob Marlette.
Yeah, and Bob Marlette's the producer. He's so good, he just freaks out. So we just started writing it and trying to do it our way, but it was a lot of the step backs because of our keyboard player Billy Powell died during that, and Ian Evans, our bass player. So we had to kind of heal through music, you know, and come out and I don't know. We're proud of it, but we're just working with it, doing our thing.
You definitely have some really strong, great numbers on it still unbroken. Let
Yeah.
me count this and right in the front. Is it, in my opinion, or does the guitar work is a bit more stronger on the latest release?
I actually think that Gary and I, and plus our other guitar player, Mark, I think that's probably some of the best work we've done on record, you know, to date.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, I think Gary played some really incredible and strong stuff. I know that I had a great time working with Bob, and he let us kind of, you know, go a little bit, and then he would pull us back in and kind of formulate stuff, and it was
vice versa.
and it was fun to be able to experiment with sounds and different things like that. But I agree with you. I think that this on this record, some of the strongest guitar
A bit
work
more
we've
heavy,
done.
yeah?
Oh yeah.
He likes guitar. He plays every instrument, so but he really loved guitar, and he liked the old sound of three guitar players, Wishbone Ash and Boston and us and the Allman Brothers and all that. That's what he loves, so he wanted to bring a little back.
His whole thing was, he said to us that, right before we started recording, he said that he really wanted to take what the essence of LYNYRD SKYNYRD was and bring it up to date to what it is now and mix it together, you know, and just you know, put it out. And I think he accomplished that.
You are on tour now. You just left Norway. You're in Germany now. I guess Norway without playing because of the snow. The UK and Ireland is coming up, and then back to the States. Are you definitely a band that loves to be on tour, because you are touring extremely much all the last years already?
Well, yes, but you know what? We just love to play, and we're not getting any younger.
Yeah.
And it's just such a thrill. It's like a drug or a big adrenaline rush to go out there and to see 2 or 3 generations now. We have people our age and older, and then their kids, and their kids, and by now they've had kids, or I don't know. It's just so many. You look out and there's a sea of different type people, but they all like the music, so it all comes together. And you see big family gatherings and picnics. They bring their grills, fire out. You know, it's fun. It's great.
Yes, we might as well give up and run. If we let them take her down, Good.
As we are looking on the time right now, let me ask you a question. You're doing music more than 40 years now. In your musical career, if you're looking back, is there a point where you had a special or very great decade in your career? One you would even say this was the greatest time of in my whole musical career?
Well, actually, just when I met my wife Dale, and we started the Rawson and Collins band, that was kind of it. But really, the coolest thing was with Ricky included. We worked so hard as kids and had paper outs and mowed lawns to collect money to get guitar strings and buy just one and keep them till they broke. You know, all those times were the fun times, the best times, and to have come as far as we came and done, it's just mind blowing. And me and Ricky thank God every day that we're still here doing it. You know,
Looking back,
it's just But the coolest thing was just, I think the first time we went on a tour with Who.
right.
Saw all these 10,000 and 20,000 people. We've only played for clubs or maybe 1,000 people. You know, that's a lot of people. But when you see 20,000 people singing your song, it's a real power thing, and it does. But still now today, you know, all these years later, you look out, you see not the same people, but some of them are crying over people who have died or gotten married. Some of them are just remembering their old high school days, and some of them remember driving around with the boys and such, you know. So it's just it's a powerful song, and it's a pleasure to be able to play it. You know?
To play today. Ricky, there's another thing I have to personally thank you for. This is Blackfoot. To talk about it, this is definitely long ago, but even though we have to talk just a second about this Blackfoot thing. I think you didn't put any Blackfoot songs and fun songs to the actual set list because this is a typical LYNYRD SKYNYRD thing, and you want to keep it that way. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. I think that basically what we're doing is that we're doing LYNYRD SKYNYRD, and I left a lot of that stuff. You know, I left that stuff kind of behind in my life. I mean. When I came back with this band in '96, I came into this thing at 110%. You know, I promised Gary that I would come back at this thing, you know, and contribute every bit of myself to it, you know. And that's what I've tried to do, you know, the whole time that I've been here for the last 14 years. And the deal is with that with the Blackfoot stuff, you know, I made an agreement with the remaining two guys. They could, you know, use the name and go out and, you know, play and make a living, you know, as best they could at doing that. And you know what, hey, you know, God bless them. I hope them the best of luck, you know, in doing what they do.
You guys.
Ricky, do you have a last words for the watcher of More Metal?
Sure.
Not your last words, but song.
My last words is, last words, tune in, turn on, and listen. That's all I got to say. God bless LYNYRD SKYNYRD in this country. There you go.
Thank you.